Hello and welcome back to USF Gold Smash Bros content. We're back in NACE week 2.
Yay!
I am really excited to see how we fare. We did really well last week.
We did. It was really fun seeing everyone play. It was what? The score?
Both of the games were pretty dominant. I think we had 6 each. But hoping to bring that momentum into this game is starting up right now. And we are going to see USF is going to be the Joker. This is going to be fun. Playing a character, he's usually a short main, but recently has been really liking Joker and wanted to try it out.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how his Joker pars essentially both. I'm only just seeing his shoulder, so I want to see what he can do.
And on the other side, a Jigglypuff, if I'm not mistaken, this would be Shark from JMU. Shark, never seen before. However, as a Jigglypuff player myself, I am partial. Of course, you know, I want to see USF take home the W, but you know, I wouldn't be upset to see Shark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go for Vidon here, but
of course.
To be honest, it's just looking like a lot of back and forth. I didn't.
If it was an Isabel on the other side, would you say the same thing?
Maybe not. But, I mean, Joker's utilizing his projectiles a little bit, so just to create some space between him and Jigglypuff.
Vidon definitely knows how to play patiently. Yeah, some people might. Right now, it's looking a little campy, seeing the camper tag coming in from JMU.
Yeah.
It's a little ironic, but Joker, one of those characters, you kind of play a game of. It's a game of tag, really. You're running away when you have regular Joker, and now that Arsene's about to come out, I think we're going to see a lot more aggression.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see Arsene drag downs if Vidon can pull that off. That'd be really excited to see.
Yeah, now we do see Arsene come out and immediately running him with the nair, getting some decent percent, and the rest is going to miss. You would hate to see it as a top player. That should be JMU going down to 11 there, yeah.
Honestly, props for JMU for, you know, trying to hit that though.
Yeah, I mean that is one of the toughest things as a Puff player to you know, get the rest combos, because you know, like, if you just barely miss, you're likely going to die, especially, you know, at that percent.
And Arsene is already just ranking up so much damage off of one
so much, yeah, a lot of value out of that up there as well.
Yeah, it's looking good for USF. I mean, when you're looking at stock advantage here, that's what the name of the game.
Back to his game plan. Knows Puff is one of those characters, like, if you're forced to hold in, it's you know, it's really tough. I don't think so. But of course I'm biased.
Yeah, it just seems to be a little camping battle right now.
Definitely, just kind of holding in on the ledge.
Yeah.
Putting a lot of side Bs out there. Racking up so much percent. And honestly, Puff is one of those characters, like, Joker doesn't even really need Arsene to take the KO when you're fighting somebody as floaty as Puff.
Yeah, especially since they're such a light character. Arsene only makes it worse for the Puff, I believe.
Yeah,
you know?
Joker's definitely not a fun matchup. You really need to get a couple of head points at lower percents. But yeah, showing why even when you don't have Arsene, you still have so much kill power with that move. And yeah, I think you start feeling a little bit of desperation here as a Puff player, especially in a crew battle when you have. You know, in your mind right now, you're like, oh crap.
Yeah, I just need to take this last one.
You know?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that. Well, imagine the timeline. Vidon's pretty crazy. Arsene is going to want to get as much value out of this as possible. Already nearly halfway done with it. He gets a really strong move. He doesn't really need the kills, just getting a lot of damage, but as I say that, really swinging for the fences in that forward smash. Arsene, I don't know if that would have killed him, but it would have been a little bit too close for comfort, I think.
He might as well get the kill though, you know, just to finish it off. Like, he might be able to, considering how hard it is for this Puff to engage with him.
Yeah,
especially since it's projectiles, like it's really hard to get up and close.
I think Shark did a good job there avoiding Arsene, but not taking as much percentages in past times. But now we're in an instance where the percentages are more or less even, and Vidon has gotten pretty much almost every opening he's been winning, as evidenced by the fact that 3 stocks. Just like that, the percents are now in Vidon's favor, despite him having all 3 stocks.
Yeah, honestly, it's just one hit.
Coming out in a smash attack. Still going to be living, of course, but that's not getting him off stage into a really good position where, you know, a back air here could really finish it right away.
Yeah, but Don's gotta be a little careful. I mean, he's also at a high percent too. Jigglypuff hits hard off stage, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely, especially at this percent. Really, just any back air, I think, from either player,
Yeah.
even from center stage, I think
Oh,
would likely do it. Yeah, a lot of whipping here. I think
Yeah.
desperation coming out. That side B, 153%, not something you see from someone like that.
yeah.
Until is going to take it. Not known for being the beefiest move in the game, but
For Puff, he'll do it.
Puff at 150.
Yeah,
I'll take my chances.
yeah.
Even at center stage. Huge start for USF. Vidon sweeping there.
Yeah, that was really fun to see. I like the
Oh,
Joker.
man.
I'm so used to Joker players being aggressive, though, you know? I don't know, maybe I've been looking at it wrong, but I'm so used to them just running up, doing the drag downs infinitely, just keeps going, and
All
it's
I
like...
could take some tips, maybe. I would tell him afterwards.
Oh!
One of our coworkers plays Joker, so yeah, shout
Yeah.
out to him. But yeah. But now it'll be interesting to see what the JMU counterpick will be. I know, based on my notes here, I have, I believe they have a Game & Watch and a Byleth, and maybe also like a Bowser or a K-Rool player.
A Game & Watch is going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, I think there was a Game & Watch on the team last week. I'll put my money not on Bowser or K-Rool coming out into a combo heavy character like Joker. I do not think that is the way to go. I wouldn't be surprised to see Byleth or Game & Watch. I think both are solid options, or maybe something else. I mean,
that's true. This is all just inferring.
Our notes aren't perfect, but that's what we're expecting to see. That's what's projected.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, honestly, the way that, I mean, Vidon's got to be feeling so confident right now. I mean, he's definitely a confidence player. Made top 3 in our weekly on Tuesday. Shout out to him. As Shulk, you know, that which is, you know, typically his main. But he's just been playing really good Smash.
Pulling out the secondary, or maybe like a character he's practicing, kind of shows that he's not afraid to use.
Oh yeah,
he's Shulk, you know.
He's here to play the game.
He's
you know,
here to
he's
have
not
fun and win.
not here for gimmicks. Although I say not here for gimmicks, got a lot of use out of Arsene.
That's
We talked a little bit about DLC privilege last week. I think that was we saw a little bit of that firsthand.
Okay, but I feel like Joker's a bit more fair, you know, than the rest.
But, there's some pretty bad abusers, but I wouldn't I wouldn't count Joker out of that conversation by any means. Into a Puff, that's a terrible matchup. I hate that. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he was playing strategic. I mean, he was just waiting for Arsene until like he wanted to.
Because how do you break that down?
Yeah.
When he's playing that well. Yeah, so it'll be really interesting to see what they do. Also, stage counterpick. That's something that we really haven't been talking about a lot. I think it was PS2 last time, which is pretty standard, like first pick. But we didn't really see any of the drag downs you wanted to see. Unfortunate.
Because he was using Arsene whenever he wanted to engage, which is fine. Like, that's strategic. But
definitely.
I always think the drag downs look a little cool. That's the only reason why I want to see it.
Because that's what I'm thinking about. Like, where do you counterpick a Joker to? And you don't want something like a Hollow Bastion where it's just like one big platform.
Yeah.
We had the drawing thing. We could have drawn it out.
Or is it FD or
next
something?
Next stream you might have a little magic pen to put
Oh,
on the
that'd
screen.
be so fun.
You probably don't want that against Joker for, you know, a lot of drag down potential.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm not really sure. Counterpicking stages is definitely not my
it's not my strong suit either.
Not my forte.
I know.
You just kind of play the game.
That's the one thing I don't really like about competitive Smash. I mean, I love Smash Bros.
No, I understand.
But it's like there's so many cool stages in the game, yet you can only pick from a select few.
I mean, yeah.
You know?
I mean, there are a couple that we really wouldn't want to be seeing, even if they were legal.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand, but I mean, you can play them for fun then. But in bracket, you don't want to be going into like a Lila. Honestly, Lila's not even that bad, but.
What is it, like a?
Final
what's the Great Cape Offensive?
Yeah, great. I was trying to remember the name and I couldn't.
The Kirby one. I love that one. That one's fun.
Yeah, that is. You could do like a gentleman to that stage, like if both players agree.
Oh yeah.
I did hear. I forget. I think it was Grapefruit, and then who was the person who was telling me about it? I'm completely blanking. I'm really sorry if that was you that was telling me, but they said, oh yeah, we played in bracket like literally every time, and we were like roommates or something, so we'd play like a bajillion times against the other. So we just opened up the full stage list. It might have been Lemonade. I think it was Lemonade, where they just opened up this full stage list for like when
For
they played
fun.
in bracket.
Yeah.
Just for funsies.
I think that's cool though. You know.
It's one of the things that you can do with Smash. Not quite in NACE. I think there's
There's restrictions.
there's restrictions.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
know.
definitely
I don't know
restrictions
how
for
far the
NACE.
gentleman's rule can go. I really find it hard to believe on Wi-Fi that 2 teams, and not just the 2 players that are going in, but also the teams and the captains and the managers behind them being like,
They're not gonna allow that, you know.
what coach would be like, yeah, this will be funny? I don't think that's
Yeah.
that's how you get reprimanded.
It looks like we're gonna.
But yeah, it looks like we're going to go right back into it. Who did they send out versus the Joker? It is, in fact, Game & Watch.
Yeah.
And it is actually the same color alt that we saw last week.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that.
Well, we didn't notice last week because the entire time they were playing, they were completely covered in yellow.
Oh,
Because
that's true.
Mew was putting on
He was
stuff.
yellow. He was yellow.
But we'll see if okay, wait, who is this? This would be Arrived. Would be the tag that I have
Arrived.
here. Arrived. And we'll see if they can do a little bit better than Jigglypuff in this matchup. I do think it is a slightly winning matchup, but
Yeah.
definitely not one to be deterred by that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Vidon's still kind of spacing him out with his projectiles and just kind of scoping him out
Wait
a little
for
bit.
Arsene to explain his game, but
Yeah.
already Game Watch doing really well trying to keep it up. ST actually first off gone for USF in a rather unfortunate manner.
It's okay though.
To,
They
you know,
have restocks. They can.
yeah, you know, he's, as we said before a few times, he's more than done his job.
Yeah.
And he did still get the Game Watch at 70%, so I mean, I'm sure he'll bring this back.
Yeah. Honestly, it might be like a little difficult for them to engage, especially with all the projectiles that Game Watch has. Like it's kind of hard for them to get back on stage.
It's
You know.
definitely a lot harder to just keep him forcing backwards.
Yeah.
That we saw before.
Exactly. It's not working in the
Or
dance.
sending him out with that counter. Good option. Instead of the smash that catching him, sending him really far back. Of course, that percent not going to KO. Wow, did we really want to roll in, get the uppy off, get stage control back? That one's going to fail.
It looks like Vidon's trying to utilize her sense for the amount of time that he has it, but it's just so hard to engage.
Yeah, and it ends there. And Game Watch doing a really good job with the ledge traps as well. Like,
Yeah.
Although right on stage presence and that smash attack not going to be able to come out in time.
Yeah.
Stock really well done. Game.
Yeah, JMU might even this out, you know? It's kind of...
Yeah, really. Badon did well there. The first stock just was kind of unfortunate, but that second stock really went to show, like, this isn't a fluke. Like,
Yeah.
it is really proving to be a good option.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Game Watch is like one of the highest characters in the game, or...
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know the exact stats off the top of my head, however, I'm sure Badon would be very familiar with players and services. Well, no two inexact.
Well, now that, you know, Mr. Game Watch is 136, yeah.
Good up there. That's one of those things that, and another taunt coming up from Badon.
Okay.
You know, he's feeling confident. You know, this is how he moves.
Yeah, pulling out the Morgana, I guess. I mean, hopefully you'll look cool with this.
And immediately Arsene is going to go away. We need to see something from Badon sooner rather than later. We've seen a few times that this same kind of stalled tactic isn't really going to be as effective.
No, it definitely isn't, especially since our set's not going fast enough. Oh, no, he makes it back. He makes it back.
A questionable air dodge, however, makes it back and gets stage back.
Yeah, it's just hard for Joker to really engage with this Game Watch, you know, just... Oh,
And yeah, there
yeah,
you
he
go.
did it.
Just a little bit of drag down. And that smash attack really swinging for the fences. I did not think that would have KO. Even if it had to cross the whole stage. Send.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? And, okay, now Arsene is back.
Arsene is back.
Yeah. So now, it's pretty much now or never.
Mr. Game Watch is kind
If
of
you don't get the KO here, it's going to be really difficult because you can stop with a bit of a whimper rather than a roar, I guess. And after, ooh, and big forward, or getting off stage, can you follow it up with something? Ooh, and really charge that there, but you barely can get it out of time. And now the counter can stay. What a crazy angle for that down smash.
Yeah. Honestly, that was really well played by JMU.
Yeah, Orion did a really good job to limit the damage done by Vidon.
Badon only took 1 stock from the
Yeah,
game watch.
so 4 total. It's 8 to 9 is the score.
Yeah.
And now most importantly, so even if Vidon still got 3 stocked, it would still be overall better for USF because what's important is now we get to counterpick.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was a good choice by JMW to bring out the Mr. Game Watch, you know?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I really did. I mean, just matchup wise, Puff into. Oh,
Yeah,
so
that
bad.
was
It's so
tough.
bad.
But it's not like they knew, you know? Like,
yeah,
you don't know who you
it's
start
one of those
with.
things, but also, yeah, there's a lot of mind games as we talked about before with who do you lead. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how much of their homework. We did a little bit of homework to see what characters they have.
We
I don't know how
did.
much homework they did on us. Maybe they were trying to catch like a better matchup for Puff. Maybe like. Honestly, there's not a lot of great matchups.
There is
for
not
Puff.
a lot of great matchups for Puff, sadly.
That's one of those things. Whenever I would be in crew battles, I'd be like, "All right, I'll stick in the back. You guys got the first one. We'll wait and see if if there's something that I like into there." But I think it would have been better if they saw like an inkling that we led last week. Maybe that was what they were trying to catch.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know if maybe they saw the stream. Who knows?
I guess.
You can the VOD's up. But no, I think into the Game & Watch, what are the tools that we have? We have Inkling from Mew.
Yeah.
Me Brawler, Minimaxify. Robin from Lucida.
I think Robin might be one of the better picks.
Honestly, I would like to see it a lot.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
No, we didn't. We
didn't see it.
We didn't see it because we made.
Oh, yeah.
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 Our starters did really
well.
And we didn't really
Props
have to see
to
the full
them.
team.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be something similar to that. I wouldn't expect to see a Bowser here.
No,
from
definitely
BlazeX.
not.
And I know Wiccan is here in the building. I don't know. I don't know if Plant or if this really calls for a Plant or an Isabel.
I don't think
unfortunately.
So. I mean, Isabel could be interesting. You can pocket a lot of things, but honestly, pocketing is not that.
And
it's
Game
not
&
that
Watch
effective.
is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the game here is still close to the point where you're still thinking like what's directly in front of me. You know, you can't really be focused on the big picture when especially when you see them put on such a strong display against Vidon, who of course, maybe not a Joker main, but was putting on a great performance before.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, took off 3 stocks with a Jigglypuff. I mean, like, yeah, bad matchup. But at the end of the day, like, he did it,
Yeah, and it just looked so dominant.
It did. It was a very one-sided match.
Yeah, after the first, stock and a half, I was like, oh no, this could be really good.
Yeah. Well, looks like they're taking a bit too.
Yeah, they're trying to decide on the stage. We're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna see how what we're actually gonna lead right after this.
It's Minimaxify.
It sure is Minimaxify on his Switch. Skype
Oh, I love the outfit today.
Yes, I'm a big fan of this one. And for those of you who are not sure how the crew battle works, that's right
Yeah.
there. So the Game & Watch lost his stock to Vidon. It doesn't just have to do with game wins. He lost his stock to Vidon before he won. So he's forced to do an SD right there before this one starts. And so that the stocks can actually be correct because each person only gets 3.
Yeah. Honestly, I wasn't expecting the Thropper to, I mean, not the Thropper, oops, the Meat Brawler.
It's the same thing. It's synonymous, isn't it? There was part of me that was really thinking it was KO, and they're right there now. There it is.
Well, I called it. I called it.
Wow. You called Thropper KO for Meat Brawler.
Wow.
We
How unpredictable.
I don't know. Last time we were keeping count, we had 5 out of 6 of the KOs in the match. So we're with Thropper the first 5 out of 6. So we were really hoping to see 6 for 6. Here, game's a little bit closer. I'll be happy with any kind of KO.
Yeah.
That's a different side view than we saw last week.
That's true. I mean, I'm just so impressed by how many matches are. Oh my god!
2 for 2.
What? Wow.
So fast. He knew that Game Watch was about to grab an air dodge. Waiting for him to air dodge. Drop on the platform, gets the grab, down throw, you're dead.
Wow. I'm always impressed about how he plays Meat Brawler, only because you'd expect Game & Watch to like zone him out with his projectiles, except he just goes in, and it's like somehow it works. Like somehow he does it.
I mean, that was just. I mean, how fast was that game? Dude, can we see the stats? We can't see the stats. It's gone.
It was probably like less than
It really felt like less than a minute.
It felt like less than a minute.
I mean, right off the start, I think he got like 40% off of a nice little bread and butter combo. And we talk, oh yeah, we know Flipper's coming, whatever. It doesn't matter. He finds the openings to do it, and like I wasn't ready.
No, I
you know
wasn't
what I mean?
either.
And I see it, it's like, oh my god, he's dead.
It's
like what percent was that?
I think he was at like 60. If I'm not mistaken, we'll check the WOD.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
60 at the time of grab.
Yeah, you have to keep into like account that like Game & Watch is kind of light.
Yeah, and
so like once you're up on the like top part of the stage, it's just kind of hard to like
get grabbed on platform.
Yeah,
especially who's my friend Shark, the Puff player. Don't take that matchup. Dude, that's horrible.
Don't do it.
That is horrible. I play Falco whenever we play in bracket because it's just so much better. I have a min-max 5 win. That's my best win ever, actually.
Oh.
I took over bracket. I'm never going to let him forget it. Definitely a bit of a fluke, but, you know.
I mean, if it's a win, it's a win.
Hey, I'll take it. His success is my success at this point, and we're hoping to see a little bit more success from him into the next one. I know it was the Byleth and then the Bowser K roll. That was what we knew of. So,
I don't think the Bowser. Oh, well, like I say this for like every character because I feel like Bowser's just kind of hard to like match up into.
Definitely, especially into like a lot of people on our gold team.
Yeah. But I don't think the Bowser's the play. Probably the Byleth if I had to guess.
Bowser will die to Thrupper at a higher It'll be harder to get quick kills.
Yeah.
On a heavyweight.
That's true, but
take the little victories.
I guess.
I don't know.
I don't know. It kind of goes both ways, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, Minimax 5 is looking absolutely on fire, and we're gonna see if he can carry that momentum into the next one. Because Vidon also looked like he was on fire, and then really got stopped directly in his tracks by that Game & Watch. So we're gonna have to see if there's any more tricks up the sleeves of JMU, and we're gonna find out what they're gonna go into right after this break. Little bitch. The other one. Oh, never mind. We're going in. Oh, that's my fault. I apologize for that one, guys. Right, and it is the Byleth. Wow. What do you know? That's my fault. N-Shade here, I believe, is the tag. We have somebody. We have Night Star in this bracket. But immediately, that's the same combo he got off that game mark, I believe, to 41.5%. Really knows how to get going really quickly. Okay, we're gonna see a little bit of that DLC privilege I was talking about. I think that's the one. It's 3 for 3! Oh my god. They were, I'm pretty sure they're not choosing the stream right now. Did not choose my warning.
No, they didn't.
He just knows all this. It's just disgusting how good he is.
Yeah, I'm
parry. Oh no!
Oh god. Oh, he expected it though. He air dodged.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, after you see 4 stocks go down to roughly 3 stocks now, rather. He's gonna be looking for a back there here. No, and that air dodge is going to be an SD or USF, another one. And
oh my god, just right off the bat too.
What's even the point? Why are we even here?
It's so hard to combat it. I mean, I saw the. I probably tried to do the combo, but it's just like. Oh gosh, just like once the next one has like a grasp on another character, it's just kind of impossible to let out.
Yeah. It's just.
Oh
This
no.
oh, okay. Goes for the back there, trying to get some stage control because he knows that Trupper is going to kill. Something I learned recently, Trupper has. Oh, the wrong way. Trupper has like a lot of stale. So if you hit a Trupper that like doesn't take the KO, you need to hit a few other moves first before you hit with another Trupper because. Oh, I thought he was going to get the jab block.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get the jab block too.
Yeah. He hadn't used Trupper in a while. Yeah. Not a stale move. Out of enough percent. We are at 5 for 5 just like last week.
Yeah, honestly, the way that he uses the platforms on the stage is like the best way.
Did he? Oh, he did lose a stock, SD. Yeah, we've lost him twice this crew battle. God, he's so good. I mean, that was just that. I mean, that was the most. I know we were talking about dominant performances before. That is the most dominant performance of the day.
Yeah.
I think even more than the Vidon, just because the Vidon one was clinical in the sense where it was so calm, cool, collected. Like he's playing his game, forcing the puff to come to him, and it just a game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
This was like, I'm on you.
Yeah, it's like honestly a mental game at the end of the day too. Because imagine GMU's team just all watching this happen before their eyes, and then like they get into the game, it's like, oh my god, like
I have to fight that now.
I have to fight that, and it's like you don't really know what the best tactic is to go. Because like I feel like not a lot of people play Mii Brawler, and like I don't even know. Is that like a
Yeah. No, you're right.
Is that true? Like, and then you wouldn't like personally like you wouldn't know what to do, and then also I know some teams don't ask about the kit that the Mii Brawler has because you can customize it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm assuming they did.
Yeah,
but like,
I think I'm sure they saw. The real thing to be worried about is just of his special moves is Trupper. I didn't really see a lot of flip kick, although that is a really great mobility
I didn't see him use his little balling ball or
the shot put.
The shot put,
yeah.
I call it balling ball.
I mean, it kind of looks like that. I can see what you're getting.
It reminds me of the villager one. So.
But we are actually we're gonna get to this next match really quickly. They've decided on character and stage, and it's Greninja. So we were incorrect. I believe the last two people on their team are we thought Skinny Kingdom 5 was and Joe F. They don't the name and the tag. So we're gonna call him Joe. JMU Joe. Coming out here with a Greninja pick, which Greninja will be very familiar with, having played Black Game so many times.
That's true.
And there's the
yeah, I was gonna say I'm excited to see these drag downs.
Get the follow-up. And already looking pretty promising. However, really still in the driver's seat.
Yeah, it's just so fast that it might be really hard to keep up, but... Ooh, nice parry. That was very good parry.
Covering that. Wow, he gets a second grab off in time after the first one he whipped. Stage control. Going for the 6 for 6. Not quite getting it. Against a Greninja, other kill options perhaps that aren't... okay. Well, can't hurt
he did. Oh, nice. He did go for it. I mean, the Greninja, I think. I mean, by the time the entire team is probably aware of like what the NACE is capable of. So, whenever.
The back. Nice fight. Losing stock there. Back air, just like last week. 5 upper kills into back air. Averaging.
Well, maybe he can make it 6. Maybe he can make it 6.
Nice one. Alright, this is was opportunities where you don't want to take a little bit more percent and then just get grabbed at the top left, which is going to hang out.
I think what USF is really focusing on is just to get this at least one stock off of GMU right now. He's going.
Yeah, he knows Thrower's not going to
yeah.
He doesn't go for it.
Nope. I saw the vision too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh no! Good job. Okay. Speaking a little bit too soon there, Greninja really fighting for his best to get this last stock away from Max. At the very least, you want to see the other. Bring it down to the last stock screen.
Yeah, honestly, Max might be able to bring this back for, I mean, not bring this back, but might be able to end it, close it out for USF.
And last week, I don't think we ever need to go to our back. That is a crazy statistic that we're going to see.
Yeah.
Although the Grenadiers did really well, I'm not quite convinced that we're going to see that. We need a crazy 0 to death. But regardless, I think we're going to feel really confident here. Such a huge lead, 7-1, calling Brazil, Germany.
I mean,
that was the jab.
I think the Grenadiers is playing the game a little safe here. I mean, just keeping his stock is all he can really do. Oh, but even if he does succeed,
oh, okay. That would have been so disgusting. I actually don't know.
Even if the Grenadiers succeeds, I mean, they're gonna get counterpicked anyways by USF.
We got 2 more people. It's looking really good. I think JMU definitely had good chances and looked really promising, particularly when the game launches in. It's going to be a hard deficit to overcome doesn't take a shot. And Minimax 5, being in the front of his life perhaps doesn't really help matters. And already 135.
Wow,
What a snipe. And going to finish it out for USF, 7-0, game 1 going to USF, we're going back to 12 each, and we're going to do it all again.
I mean, he definitely used a lot more shot puts this match.
Against Greninja, I think the matchup definitely changes a lot.
Yeah.
And that Greninja looked pretty good, and I really do think that victory was made possible by the amount of matchup experience that Minimax Fi has against a really, really freaking good Greninja that is in Tampa.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think he knew that he couldn't get away with the thrower so easily.
Yeah, and also it's like with Greninja, you get really badly punished.
Yeah, and at the beginning, I think he tried going for it, but then like afterwards, he realized that it's not the game, and you'd want to close it out now more than like never.
Yeah.
So
I mean, at that point, I don't think he was feeling pressure. He just
definitely
I'm playing the game. I want to win.
Yeah. And they had 2 other people to back them up.
Yeah, that was where the lack of pressure came in. I think it was really kind of an impossible task for the Greninja. I think when you take into account like who we had in the back. But I still thought that it was promising, the performance, and I think it'll be a lot closer in game 2.
Oh, for sure. I mean, now they know who they play and now they know what they do. It's kind of like
who are the leads going to be? That's when you're talking about the mind games.
The mind games.
Who do we think is going to lead for each? I think we should make a guess before we go to break.
For our team or for GMU?
We do both. Well,
okay.
I don't know. Why not?
We'll do USF first. I think the lead is gonna be, maybe we'll see something new. I'm gonna say Bowser.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Bowser.
That is what we did last time.
Bowser.
After our dominant first game, we did do that. And as for them, I wouldn't be surprised just to see the Game & Watch lead. Because I think they'd probably expect the Joker to come back.
Yeah.
Wanting to do that.
That matchup would be winning in UMF.
I think there's plenty of fine options for both teams. I just think having Jigglypuff lead into such a bad matchup was really, really difficult. And just from the little bit that I saw, like if that rest connected, it would also be like
that would have been hype.
Yeah, it would have been hype.
That
it would have been
awesome.
A much different story, I think, going onwards. But they're not going to want to do that. And we're actually not going to have to go to break at all.
Wow, we started.
And we're going to see Lucida. Lucida on the Robin into the Violet. We could not have been more incorrect.
Wow, so many sword fighters in this game.
That's my bad.
Well, Fire Emblem really coming out on PS2. Interesting. But I'm really excited to see what Lucida has to offer. I mean, I've always heard so much of her. Lucida. I'm a big fan. I'm such a big fan.
Definitely. Best player, according to our PR, best player that is currently a student at USF. Of course, some of the other people in gold. What a downer from the Violet!
Wow, right, I was super hyping her up too.
Yeah, really, I hadn't even really finished my intro spiel, and right away, such an early KO, NCI into the stage, that is a huge stock for JMU.
Wow, I mean, beautifully timed and spaced by that Violet too. I mean, they knew what they were going for and they did it.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, what kind of firing joke can I make here? As I was trying to, I don't have time for that anymore. Lucy with the sword here. Lucida not quite going to get it after she grabs it. Just kind of going to be stalling it out here, waiting for her big powerful sword to come back. Left is now on. Chance to get it right after. I see that.
Yeah. honestly, all these projectiles, it just seems like Violet does not care. Violet will just go in.
Yeah, I think obviously from the beginning, the spike really shifted our perception of it. However, Lucy doing an amazing job here.
Ledge trap.
Yeah, just keeping it in a good position.
Ooh! I mean, it looks like Lucy's not scared to go back and engage though.
No, definitely. Oh, right after that, that's a really good trap there. The sword just gonna miss. But I mean, the percents are now. After that.
She provides the percent. I think she knows that that one spike might have been just like a one-time thing, and she was like, I'm not gonna let it bother me, you know?
That's definitely the right
mental to have. Oh, it looks like Violet's. Ooh, nice parry, but it looks like Violet's getting a little bit more wary, you know? Kind of spacing each other out, trying to see who gets first hit.
Wild down over there, out of reach. Nothing really is happening.
No,
a lot of back and forth. A lot of buttons being pressed. But Lucy once again getting the stage. I mean, there are a lot of people whose ledge trap is really a hard fight against, but whenever I'm fighting Lucita in bracket, it's happened a few times. If I'm on the ledge, I'm praying.
Yeah. It's just...
We have to do something that she's never seen before, and it's going to have to somehow work. It really does feel like a hopeless situation.
Yeah, and it's just Robin's kit is just so perfect for that, you know? It's like all these different types of projectiles that do all different things in all different places, just so hard. She can set up traps so easily.
She gets a lot of use out of her down smash as well.
Yeah.
It's just such a big radius. That big combo, not quite getting the sword in the end. However, still putting him in a really strong position here. Violet, I'm not sure what to do at this point. They're on their last stock at the lower, at a higher percent, rather. Lucy really opened up again.
And it just looks like the Violet just can't engage. I mean, there's not much she can do.
The Arc Fire, KO.
Oh, no.
Not quite. I mean, Lucy knows exactly where to stand for these Arc Fires. It's just so hard to fight. Okay,
Throwing her little book.
Have a little bit of knowledge. Have a little bit of understanding. Oh, okay. USF up 9-11.
That was...
I got your back.
Very nice. Very well played.
So well done by Lucy there.
Yeah, very well played by Lucy. I mean, I'll give it to JMU though. That first spike had me scared.
I was like,
I was scared. I was like, oh, this is not looking good.
But you know, steadying the ship really just looked confident into the rest of that game. Really took control of not just, like the stage. Like literally took control of the stage. I feel like Byleth was off stage that entire time. Just stuck on the ledge.
Entire last stock barely touched stage. I mean, it's just so unfortunate, you know.
It's difficult.
It's like, what are you gonna do against a Robin? Yeah. I truly don't know.
See, yeah, I don't know. I mean, honestly, the characters that we have on gold, there's not like a lot of bad matchups that are really bad. I think. We saw the Puff. I mean, I lose pretty hard to Lucy, but I'm not the best, so. I think Game & Watch, maybe not the best. Like, yeah. Well, they're gonna have to come up with something right now. They have an option.
I think they are gonna throw in the Game & Watch though, because I feel like that's the best player that performed last. I mean,
into the dawn. Into a similar situation. Yeah. They did get one stock instead of 3. Or sorry, they did take 1 stock instead of 0 this time. So, you know, slightly better position. However, after the way that the first game went, that's pretty hard to take, I think. Especially against a player that USF hasn't revealed yet. You know what I mean? You got to be thinking, dang, like they got another good player? Like how deep does this go? But
yeah, it's because they don't know what they're going in for. I mean, that's like just how the crew battle works. If you don't really scope out all the players of the first game, the second game is unpredictable.
Yeah, I mean Lucy's so good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
I'd really like to see a lot more of that dominant ledge trapping. I'd like
to
see. I want to see one of those kills where the Levin sword, like it ends, and then she grabs the sword and just throws it at someone.
Yeah.
I really want to see that kill. The book
was cool.
If the
book was cute,
resulted directly in a more KO, that would have been really funny. But I think,
like you said, they got knowledge.
Yeah, they got a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of the sword.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that we can see, and we're gonna find out right after this break.
Oh,
And we're going
Ninja.
to see the Greninja coming out for JMU as the pick for the Rocket. We're going to have to see, of course, the
We all know water beats fire, so we'll see.
Greninja very familiar with the type matchup. And right away, flurry of jabs. Although hasn't gotten it. Maybe not quite as valuable. Oh no! What a huge amount of damage. That is going to get out after start.
Wow, I mean, it's just, sometimes you don't even realize how hard Robin's actually hitting, you know?
No, I mean, and it's not even that. Oh! Caught in the left here. I just call out, we're going to see how we okay. That's like barely knocking out it.
Wow, that was a zero. Zero to death? Beautiful. That was so cool.
And still no percent done. Here's the sword coming. I mean, that's really incredible. I thought the first time I was really, it was interesting that the Greninja actually got out of the ledge trap on the left side of the stage, but then you see them forcing to the right side of the stage and then killing it there.
The counter, I don't know if she did the counter or what, but the counter just did not go through. I mean, once Greninja's off stage, it's almost impossible for him to come back.
Yeah, I mean, getting to the ledge is one thing. But getting to the great. He's got a pretty good recovery. Once you're on the ledge,
Yeah.
his arc fires or whatever, it's really cool. Although again, get out of basically unscathed, definitely. And these Alpha also and the short to understand what you want to do at ledge. Okay,
Exactly.
we're doing this and this in current. Well, I have these other tricks instead.
Yeah.
And that's what makes probably very
Honestly, all Greninja needs is this one stock move, but it's not even looking like, I don't know, it's not even looking like he might have a
really clean job, I would say.
Yeah, honestly, I mean,
Taking care of business.
it seems so, but, oh no, he's obviously
Yard fire classic Lucida.
Checkmate.
End of stage. And USF 6-11. That's my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Oh, happy birthday. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
I don't
I
know.
agree. I agree. That's, I mean, that was just, that's,
It's just because, like,
she's taken 6 stocks on her own, lost 1.
I know, and it's crazy. It's just the way that she utilizes her projectile so perfectly. I mean, I can imagine GMU just watching this, and they're all like, JMU, JMU, watching this, and they're all like, what do we do now?
No, literally.
Yeah, you know?
I've been there myself.
Oh,
no. On the green team, what, a year ago? Year and a half ago now?
Oh,
I don't know.
no.
There were definitely those kind of games. I mean, we are, in NACE, really high-level competition all
Yeah,
around.
exactly.
And that's why I'm not ready to count them out just yet. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Anything can happen.
That's true.
You
We don't know.
can't take things for granted. I do think, of course, obviously we're in an amazing position, and I'd love to see Lucy just clean shop.
That would be
but
beautiful.
I don't know how realistic that is. What their counterpiece is going to be, I'm not really sure.
No clue.
But I think we're looking really, really strong no matter what goes on. So
Oh.
no, cool.
Sorry. I was going to say that. You said something about matchups. I was like, oh, I don't think they're going to bring out the Puff.
Into this?
I don't know.
Or the Game & Watch.
I don't know which ones. I think Puff is worse.
I mean, I always think Puff is worse, but that's my excuse. That's how I get through my life.
Yeah.
But yeah,
We'll find out.
we'll find out
Hmm.
right after the break. To the actual.
It is Jigglypuff.
It sure is Jigglypuff.
They chose Jigglypuff.
Let's go JMU.
Honestly, I think I don't know how.
Oh, it's a bad.
I want to say I don't know how this is gonna go, but a part of me is like, I do know how this is gonna go.
The thing is, what I love about Puff is that with Puff, anything is possible. I actually took Lucy to last hit in one of in game 1, and that was it. that was good for me. Last hit. It's one of those things where when you play Puff, you know, comebacks are so possible. Kills early percents, the whole shebang, just either from rest or just the gimp, like off stage. Like, it's really a lot of percent. You also just dodge at like ridiculous percents. It's like, oh, okay.
And something I didn't think about before was that since Puff is such a floaty character, it might be easier to dodge all those projectiles and have more high ground. Yeah, exactly. So I think recovery is going to be 10 times easier, which puts Lucy in a bit of an awkward position.
We saw a lot of promising combos from Puff early on. Lucy's done a really good job to equalize it, though.
Yeah. Also, the fact that this Puff is so light, you know, Robin hits so hard. Puff already at 120. Oh! Oh.
Yeah, no, not quite dragged down. And that take it. I mean, it's crazy how strong that back air is. Just looking at it, I would not expect that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like out of Robin's kit, like, I just wouldn't expect the throw to be a kill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it is one of those things where, you know, everything has tools, and some a lot more than others. I think that's the only kill for them.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, Puff going deep.
Just doing a really good job to not jump and
Yeah, I mean, Robin recoveries goes pretty high. I mean,
yeah, it's decent.
it's decent. Try to throw it.
Okay, trying to throw roll in from Lucy, always very dangerous. Throw to rest is always possible.
Yeah.
Not really ready for that. Trying to catch a roll in, I believe, from Lucy. Quite falling for that bait. At 149% though, it really did like any good aerial, like back air anywhere or like up in the air towards the end.
That will do it, but Puff has to act quick because only one hit from Robin is just like you're ready at a percentage. No. I mean, luckily for Puff, they can recover pretty quickly and dodge those projectiles, but it's up to them. Ooh!
That's such a strong move. That probably would go decent percent earlier, but here comes a decent combo. Not quite a hit. Sucker on the last limbs. Really, I'd like to see him really KO. So like a rest is going.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like boxing, right? Like if you go the distance against some fighters, like they're just gonna wear you down and knock it out. But you're thinking, I want a round 1, round 2 knockout. I want to take this kill as early as I can. Or
No, nice try though.
I think you know, going for some of these side Bs and pounds into airhead to forwarders to rest, or get a little bit more percent and go for an up air rest. But
Yeah.
that's a lot easier said than done. As I've said, this so much percent's been tacked on by Lucina.
I don't think it, oh
I mean, that's the movie Pokemon for you.
no. I was gonna say, I think the Jigglypuff, I mean, their main goal is to try to just take Robin out so their teams have to deal with her.
Yeah.
But
And now we're on the brink. Don't want to, you know, knock on wood. Do we have any wood? No jinxing.
don't.
Lucy is only 1 stock left, and of course would require a 3 stock, but potentially a sweep for game 2.
that'd be
It's on. It's on.
That'd be awesome. I'm truly rooting for it.
I would be really happy to see it.
Oh no.
I wanted to see Jigglypuff do well just because, you know, Puff brethren. But now that we don't get to see that, I'm going all the way. Come on, Bulls. Let's see the sweep.
I mean,
Game and watch.
that's true. It's
Unless
gonna be
they
game
change
and
it up.
watch. I
We
mean,
don't
like, the Puff looked promising at the beginning, but it's just like Lucy. It's just I don't even know what to say. Like the way that I mean, all they had for them was like the way that they can recover off edge and not like Lucy can edge trap and everything. But like at the end of the day, it was up to like the Puff to engage first, and she has all this utility that's like kind of hard to kind of get into her, you know, if she plays it right, which she did. So
and it is one of those things now where up 10-3. you know, we're looking pretty good. 3 people in the back.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have the hopefully we're gonna get our second week go 2-0 in the season very, very soon. We're gonna find out if we get the sweep or not right after this break.
And yep, it's the Game & Watch against Robin.
Yep, and after these 2 SDs, we're going to be on Battlefield. We'll be seeing if we can get the coveted sweep or if somebody else is going to have to do cleanup for USF. But yeah,
Time to tip the scales.
we see tots, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sure that's like you get to a point where you're like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah, and honestly, Lucina's already done so much for her team. At this point, it's just try to take as many as, like, before you die, you know?
I mean, even if it's like, if she doesn't take it as first stock, like, oh, I can't believe she didn't take that stock.
Yeah.
You know, like,
You know what I mean? It's like, she's done her fair share for the team.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's super proud of herself, so.
Yeah, absolutely should be. And already taking like no damage at all. It's looking promising.
Is quite, look, oh!
That down smash catching under the ledge. Catch it. And oh wow, actually Game Watch going to be patient there. On the ledge, gets some air. A little bit of control of the stage.
Ooh. Where did the projectile? I mean, oh, he's trying to cup it. He was trying to cup it, but you see cut that.
Made that in the air. Only 27.5% taken. Can we see it?
We might, honestly. I mean, it looks like she's trying to bring it back.
Yeah, I mean, already a lot more percent getting tacked up. It is going to be right down to the wire, I think.
I do love how she utilizes her arc fire to before she falls off stage, because
Yeah.
she has like a more safer recovery.
We take those. Here at USF, we take them.
We do take those.
It's a little unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I think in the grand scheme of things, you know, we had a couple.
Yeah.
Hate to see it. But now, I mean, in terms of the sweep, that's great.
Yeah.
If that's what you're rooting for back at home. And already 11 source coming out 88% of the Game & Watch, 91. Game & Watch does have a few moves that can take the KO really early. I know that we saw that really well against Ronnie. There's the down smash and no kill screen.
Nice.
Going to put an end to the sweep. JMU, you know, really well done for the Game & Watch. I mean, that's got to be the hardest thing to do as like a, you know, as a crew battle player. You're the anchor, and your whole team dies, and there's just one guy left, and you're like,
Yeah. Honestly, it was really cool to see the down smash for the Game & Watch, you know?
that's a crazy angle, isn't it?
Yeah. The last time you pulled that off, too, it was also a crazy angle. So, I don't know. He has that going for him, you know?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So now we might see Bowser. We might see Isabel. We might see Vidon might want a run back against that Game & Watch. I'm sure he wants the run back.
Probably. I mean,
We'll see.
USF has free reign to do whatever they want at this point,
and,
you know?
And even if something crazy happens, we still got 2 more people in the back against one stock. Like,
Just
yeah,
one stock.
we're kind of cruising here, if we're being honest. Yeah, it'll be fun to see who gets the stat, I guess,
Yeah.
for the end.
Who gets the finishing blow?
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
but we're gonna find out right after this, not commercial, but break. It could be commercial break. We can run an ad.
No.
and it is going to be Wiccan on farm. That was it should be
Oh.
Wiccan. Not Isabel. I guess our request.
Maybe-
we didn't say anything. Maybe we should say something.
Maybe next game, maybe next week. Who knows? But
Wiccan put on a really strong performance last week. So.
yeah, they're using a different chroma. I noticed that. They're not using the pink one. I don't know what to expect with this matchup, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I do think this would probably favor Game & Watch. However,
Yeah.
when you only need to take one stock, it's a little bit less important.
Yeah. Game & Watch already with the lead. Oh, nice parry.
Playing as one of those characters, like, it's pretty, playing is definitely a heavyweight, so you'd expect Wiccan to, at the very least, get a decent amount of percent or a stock or two, and should be able to close it out with many high knockout percentages.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh. I mean, it's just looking a little difficult for Plan 2 game, especially with all of. Oh, nice.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Game & Watch has been winning a lot of the matches, but that's gonna end it. Oh my
gosh.
I was just saying.
Oh, what?
Oh, just like that.
Just like that.
And, he can
Flop
lose the
back and
stock,
forth.
and then if he loses the stock, he'll be at a decent percent.
What?
And then maybe he loses the next stock, but he gets Game & Watch a
Oh
high
my
percent, and he has a whole stock.
God.
Nope. Down
Bruh,
there.
he styled on that.
No.
He styled. Sorry.
No, literally. That was, I think, a fitting ending
That
for
was a
USF
beautiful
dominance that we saw today.
I think Wiccan did that for Lucida, who fell victim to the Byleth spike.
Yes.
You know.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good callback.
Mhm.
And I just occurred to me, I didn't even thought of this before. We are 2 weeks in, 2-0, and we still have not needed to use our last two people in any game in a crew battle.
That's impressive.
So I think the match is going to
Go
get a lot
yourself.
harder from here.
Yep.
On out. Can't take any team for granted here in NACE,
Mhm.
but we're looking really good. So we're going to hope
Uh,
to take this momentum
yeah.
through to the rest of the season.
I think the Game & Watch should have a good attempt there, though. I mean, they were ranking up that percentage pretty
Yeah,
early.
I was thinking,
It
oh
was-
boy. At the very
yeah,
beginning, it
I
was
was
like
like,
7% to like,
Ooh,
yeah, and then.
it's just the unexpected.
And that downer's hard to hit too.
It is. It really
Like, it's
is.
not like a Falco. I love Falco. Falco downer is like my favorite move in the game.
Yeah, I like Kirby.
Yeah, you hit me with that a couple times earlier today,
I
but we
did.
don't have to talk about that. I don't think we have to talk about anything else, actually. That's going to be it from us.
Yeah, that was a
really
sweep.
well done from USF. And we're going to catch you next week
Yeah.
and week 3. So,
Bye.
bye-bye. Go Bulls.